So how did I stop binge eating? And how did I go from looking like this? Okay, that was me, and this is probably the most embarrassing photo of all, okay? And how did I switch that? I lost 19 kg just by using the mind trick that I'm gonna share with you guys today. I lost 19 kg within 30 days, within 1 month, to actually end up looking like this. Okay, now you guys will be thinking, really? Is this real? Is this legit? This is as legit as it gets, right? So, and the reason behind that is because actually, when I was growing up, there was this like habit formed, and I didn't even know it happened. It happened in the subconscious mind, where mum used to always say, you have to finish your food. You have to finish your food. And when you don't finish your food, she says, think of the kids in Africa. And then, I never clocked on to, actually, even if I finish the food, the kids in Africa still don't get a piece of it, right? But then this is kind of something that's said in society, and it became a part of me. So I always had to finish everything on the plate, and I couldn't stop myself from eating. And I didn't figure out what it was, but I realized that there's something in the framing. And when we can reframe the mind, reprogram the mind, everything starts to shift. So we're going to dive deep into it. I'm going to share with you this mind trick so you can start changing your life around. If you want to lose some weight, shed some fat, build some muscle, and you're trying to get yourself into routine and give yourself this ass kicking and how to actually not procrastinate anymore, this will help you all change your whole reality. But before we get into it, show reel, hit it. What's up guys, this is Erico here, and in this video I'm going to share with you how I stopped binge eating and how you guys can possibly stop that too and get into shape. Or maybe you want to use the same mind trick, the same mind technique to actually do this reframing, to actually get yourself to actually go to the gym and not procrastinate anymore. Okay, first of all, take a deep breath in and out. So the secret starts by understanding the brain, okay? So if we have the brain and we take the brain, we need to understand there's two very, very important parts of the brain that play a crucial part to our daily actions. The first part, right, is called the hippocampus, which is in charge of the short and long-term memory. The second part on the stem of our brain is called the amygdala, which is in charge of the emotions. Now, why is this crucial to us binge eating? Right? There is nothing we practice without reason. There is nothing we do without reason. There is deep down a why behind why we do certain things. Right? And so in the past, I used to keep eating, and I couldn't stop. I would be like, I'm eating too much and I'm getting really full, even like tummy's exploding, and I'm still feeling like, why do I feel like I still need to finish the food? And the reason behind it is deeper than what you understand, is because in our minds somewhere, if you remember, back in the day, there will be a time, maybe during your upbringing, where you felt or you were rewarded for finishing your food. Think about it now, right? I can almost be certain there was a time where you were applauded or rewarded, or you got a smile from your teachers, a gold star from your teachers, you got something from your parents where it was like, well done, you finished your food. Now, throughout that is programming, because how our mind remembers things, locks it into the short or long-term memory, is it remembers based on emotions. When you are rewarded, that's a pleasure emotion attachment to finishing your food or eating more. Well done, you're eating more. Think about that now. You'll be able to find it if you dig deep enough into the past. That happened at some point. Now, what happens is that logs into your long-term memory, and for some reason, deep down, rooted in there, you feel a pleasure for finishing your food, and you don't even know why that is, even though you're feeling pain in your stomach, right? So what do we need to do, and how did I shift it and stop binge eating and actually get this whole body transformation or even health transformation? Okay, because it's not healthy to eat like crazy amounts like that. Okay, what I did is what we call a cognitive reframe. So that's the mind trick I want to share with you guys, and exactly how to do it is like this. So imagine right now, every time deep down inside is linked, whenever you finish food, there is some pleasure emotional attachment there, and you don't even know what's happening because it's in the subconscious. What do we need to do is very simple. Next time you get a plate of food, okay, because we actually know when we are feeling not hungry anymore. So we would eat. When we eat, after eating, what do? Very simple. While we're eating, when we feel like, I'm not actually hungry, I'm eating for the sake of eating now. What we do in this moment is we do a cognitive reframe. We shift the pleasure to a pain emotion. So what we do is this, or the pain to a pleasure emotion. So if you were like me, I used to get told off for not finishing my food, right? So now I'm going to shift the reframing. So what I do is I feel like, oh, I'm no longer hungry. So what I do is I shift the pain to the pleasure. So I close my eyes, I visualize, right? While I push this plate away, I visualize some pleasure emotion to kick off. So I would push it away and I will visualize, this is a good feeling. I'll feel it. You need to feel it. This is a good feeling. This is a like ripped body, six pack. Oh, that's good. I feel so confident. Wow, pleasure, pushing this plate away. Feel it, feel health, feel more energy in my life while I'm pushing it away. Feel it, amplify the emotions. The more you amplify the emotions, the more it will be locked into the subconscious mind. Breathe, open your eyes. The moment you do that, you relate pushing the food away, right, to a pleasure emotion rather than a pain emotion, which was what was logged in the past, right? And then if that doesn't help and you still feel like I need to finish it, if you pick up the fork again or the spoon again, what you want to do is log in there a pain, right? So you can close your eyes. You can think of the worst pain, amplify that. So that could be bad health, right? That could be diseases. That could be something like I don't want you to amplify this. And that's why we don't want to go into that. Instead, we want to focus more on the pleasure. So at that point, it's like, totally interrupt. No, I don't want to go there. Drop the spoon. Don't amplify that emotion. Go back into pleasure. Feel it. Good feeling. Beautiful. Amazing. What will happen is the first 3 or 4 times when you do that, it will still be uncomfortable. You'll be like, this isn't working. I'm not really feeling it. Like, I still want to finish the food. Right? But remember this, we are creatures of habit. So what actually happens is you will find 1, 2, 3 times will not be normal. You will feel uncomfortable. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10th time. By 1 week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, every time you push it away, you'll naturally feel good. And you don't even know what happened. You just feel good. You'll feel like, no, I'm finished. So you'll eat with your friends and you'll be like, actually, I'm full. I don't need to finish this. And you'll naturally feel good without even visualizing. Why? Because you have then successfully, within 1 week, reprogrammed the mind. And when you do that, then you get into the state of consciousness and understanding to be able to lose weight, stop binge eating, and I guess get into shape or get ripped or whatever you want to do. Okay, and everything is the same. When you want to go to the gym, it's the same thing. Right now, you might have a pain emotion to it. You want to shift it to a pleasure. So everything happens in the same way. Guys, that's it from me and my secrets of how I went from this to this, right, in just 30 days. And so if you guys enjoyed the video, if you got anything out of it whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Also, comment below. Let us know your thoughts, your views, or even just let us know where you guys have tuned in from. That's always nice to know. And another thing as well, if you guys haven't already, please do make sure to follow the Facebook channel as well. I always upload different material on there to empower you as well. And the Instagram, definitely follow the Instagram. Why? Because you get to have the fun behind the scenes, watching the, viewing the stories that I do. I do daily riffs on there, spiritual riffs. It's really cool. So make sure to follow that. It's on Eric Ho Official. And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's that little bell sign, because this year I'm dedicated to making daily videos to hold you accountable, to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, see you later. Ciao.